In this section, I'm going to teach you how to fetch data in Next.js. If you have an external API, I'll teach you how to fetch the data. I'm going to teach you how to fetch data on client and the server. You will also learn how to capture the query parameters in Next.js. Let's say you have param, or let's say you want to fetch the query parameter, you can do that. I'll also show you how to create the custom server with Next.js. Let's talk about data fetching on client and the server. I'll teach you how to create the mock REST API using Json Server. And then you will learn how to fetch the data from this API and display this data into the component. I have already attached this source code to your current folder. You have to open it and run npm install. First of all, I'll show you how do I create the JSON web server. It's a fake JSON web server. It's a package. I have installed it. You have to install this JSON server. By using this package, you can create the mock REST API. Here, I have specified the mock API folder. You can find the mock API folder here. And here, you will see the db.json file. I've specified the port, which is 3001. You can use any port here. Inside the db.json, you will find the dummy data. I have the array of the post with title, ID, description, and the text. If you would like to run the JSON server, you have to execute this command. Let me show you. I'm going to open my package.json file. You can use any script here. So I use this one, Json Server. Now it is going to start the Json server. You can see that the application is running on port 3001. And you can view all the posts. It has already generated the CRUD API. It's a fantastic package to test the application. I'm going to go to the localhost. And you will see the Json server. I can go to this URL. Now you can access the get, post, put, patch, delete. Here I can see all the posts. So we have to send the request to this API from our Next.js application. And I would like to render all these posts in our Next.js component. So how can you implement it? I have already done that for you. You can copy that. First of all, you gotta create a post folder inside the components. And here I'm having the post list. I have created this component. I'm trying to use some of the components from the React Strap library. Card, basically it's a bootstrap card. They have created the component card body, card link, card title, and the card subtitle. I'm using the destructuring here. When I will call this component post list, you can use post list here. Let me rename that post list. Here I'm using the container, row, column, card, card body, title, and the description. Let me run the project first. It has successfully logged all the posts. So I'm going to go to the localhost colon 3000 and you will see all the posts. You can see that. We have first post Node.js. You can see that mastering Node.js, Node.js basics, and here you will see the description. In the next video, I'll teach you how to view the details of this post. You can view the details of any post, but these are all the posts. So we have created the post list component, but where I'm using the post list component? Inside the index.js page. You can see that. If you need to fetch data from the external API, you gotta use the get initial props. You can use async await, and it's a static method. I'm using the async keyword. I'm using the fetch isomorphic unfetch. I'm sending request to our URL. Here I got the response. You can get the JSON here. Here it is trying to log all the post. Here I'm getting the post here. And whatever you return from this get initial props, you can use this here. I'm returning the post. Now I can use this post here inside the render. Here we have the layout component. I'm using the map operator. I called the post list component. Make sure you provided the key here. Here I'm sending the parameters or properties of the post object. It's not a post list, it should be post, because I'm using the map operator here. Let's try to rename that. I also need to update here. Anything I need to change? Nope, everything is good now. Amazing. Now I can see all the posts.